welcome to my home. Well, today I'm going to do a collaboration with my friend Amy at Amy on Wigs. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel yet, please run over there and do that after you finish watching this one, and I'll link it below. She and I have just gotten to be good friends on Instagram. We have a lot in common. We both love pugs. We both own pugs. We both really have a desire to help women along their wig journey, especially, you know, if you're like me, who in the beginning had no idea about wigs, none whatsoever. And I had to find out, and I had to find out fast. And so if you're in that group and you just need a little help, that's what we're here for. That's what we're trying to do. Just make women comfortable with wigs, getting to know them, getting to know the style, how they fit, different things about them, and that it can be a fun journey. You know, it is hard in the beginning. It was super hard for me in the beginning, but now I can't imagine my life any other way. My bio hair is back. It's not good. It's just, it wasn't good before, and it's no better now. So wigs have really changed my life in so many ways. So we thought we would do a collaboration today, and be sure to check out her channel. She's going to show you Midnight Cocoa. Now that's a beautiful shade from the Jon Renau chocolate collection, I believe. And I am going to show you my comfort zone. Jon Renau 12FS8 shaded Praline. Big shock, right? If you watch my videos, you'll see this quite often. Let me explain that. The reason that I show mostly blonde wigs is because I pay for all my wigs myself, and I'm going to buy what I'm comfortable in, and this is what I'm comfortable in. So I'm usually always going to have some shade of blonde. But like I said, I spend my own money on these, so I want to get my wear out of them, and that's why I do it that way. So let's talk about the color on Kristen. Now Kristen is a super popular wig for Jon Renau, and you can see why. I think that this looks good on most face shapes. Most everyone can probably wear this. Now I think Amy had hers altered, or hers trimmed up a little bit, because she's more petite. She has a smaller face than me, and that's a great idea. So we're just showing you that two different women, completely different look, can still wear this same wig, and you might have to adjust it a little bit, but that doesn't mean you can't wear it. So that's our goal here, is to show you this same wig on two different people. Now shaded Praline, 12FS8. It is a medium golden blonde, has a lot light golden blonde in there, with some platinum highlights, and I don't know if you can see them. They're there, I see one there. They're just blended through this in a beautiful way to kind of brighten up your face. Around the face, there's some. You can see that, how it's a little lighter there, and that really brightens things up in my opinion. Has a dark root. I'm just comfortable with the rooting. A lot of people don't like it. I personally do. So I have a lot of rooted wigs. But Kristen, let me show you the back. Look at this great movement on her. She moves when you move, and I love that. That's such a natural look. She definitely has a lot of good movement. And the specs, let's just talk about that. Okay, front on Kristen, 7.5, crown down 10.5, sides of 7, and a nape of 3.5. It's a great length. I like it. Now, talking about that, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I wear hair this length, medium length I would call this, when I wear this, I seldom wear a collar. I try to keep as much friction off the bottom of my wigs as I can. Like I said, I pay good money for them. I want them to last as long as possible. In my opinion, and what I have experienced so far, if I have that rubbing on a collar too much, that really shortens the life of the wig. And I want to make it last as long as I can. So I kind of choose my wig around what I want to wear that day. If I have a collar on, I probably will wear a pixie, something short that's not going to bother me or rub on my collar. That's just kind of how I do it. Excuse my voice, I've been sick a few days, but getting over it. Now let's look at this bob. This face framing layers right here. I think that is really, you know, it's looks good on most people, right? It's now too short, no. If it hits me up here, that's not gonna work for me. But if it comes down under my chin like this, I think that's a good look. And I think that looks good, like I said, on most people. Never goes out of style. You can wear this wig forever. Bobs are always going to be around. They've always been around. They're always going to be around. I think this can be very professional, but I think you can also style this to be cute and casual as well. Let's have another look at it. sides, in the back. Lots of good movement. Yeah, I really like it. I like these face framing layers. I think it's good. Let me slip out of this, and oh, but before I do that, I want to show you one. Let's just do a color comparison. I have Ellen Villa United, Caramel Rooted. Let's just have, I want you to just compare these two if you can. It's kind of a dreary day here, so my lighting's probably not that great. But this is more of a, you know, a honey blonde, a medium honey blonde with some ash. This definitely has more ash in it. Now, she has some beautiful light streaks as well. And again, around the face of United, it's lighter. And that's just, looks good, I think. It just brightens your face up. But again, I can get a color comparison here. United, Caramel Rooted, Shaded Praline. Okay, also, how about coverage? Now, coverage is good on this, I think. I usually keep my own sideburns out like this because my natural hair, my bio hair is the same colors as Rudy. So that works for me, and that way I can just tuck this behind my ear, and I have my own hair here, which gives it that natural look. Has a beautiful lace front. Show you that. Looks like it's coming right out of your head, temple to temple lace front. It's nice, very well done, but of course Jon Renau does beautiful lace fronts. Okay, I'm gonna slip out of this and let's look at the cap. Okay, I'm back. I slipped into this United by Ellen Villa, another great longer bob, but and more shaggy looking than this one, but still I like it. Okay, let me show you the cap construction on Kristen. Let's just start in the back. No extended nape, adjustable straps, open cap design. Good for ventilation, but also remember, good to keep the cost down, okay? Fail-tier tabs, moving around to the front. Okay, Permatease lives in this little spot right here. It's not a huge amount, just enough to give you a good lift. And you know, with one of these bobs, I feel like you need a little lift right here. I don't know that I will want it to be flat on my head, but even with this one, I have just a tiny bit, and just enough to give you that little bit of lift. And look at that beautiful lace front. Really pretty. Temple to temple. This is a well-made wig. It really is. And again, the fibers, so soft and silky. Very professional, I think. And again, you can just get a color comparison between Caramel Rooted and Shaded Praline. Okay, I'll slip back into it and we will have a few styling options. Okay guys, I'm back into Kristen, and I threw my glasses on here because that's how I wear them every day at work. I always wear my glasses on top of my head, and then if I need them for reading, I can easily slip them on with this and no trouble at all. Like I've said before, I don't really use open ear tabs. This one does not have it. That does not bother me. It's easy to get your glasses on and off. No problem. Another little tip, if you're bothered with the coverage and you don't feel like you're getting enough coverage, I like this fill-in powder. Comes in several shades, and you can always just fill in around there. It comes with a little brush. You can go around that, and I do that many a time, and then just blend it in, and you can't even tell. It really does look like your hair. Also, when I get finished wearing my wigs most every day, especially a wig this length, I do a little styling spray. Spray it in my hands and run it through the ends of my wig. That really keeps the ends looking good for a long time, and that's what we want, right? Now, styling Kristen, I'm not going to go through all those styling tips that I normally do because you're probably sick of seeing them. But you know, easily wear a headband, easily wear a clip. I'm one of those people that tuck my hair behind my ears a lot just because I don't want it in my face if I'm working or whatever, so I'll tuck my hair behind my ears. You can easily do that, which even gives it a more casual look. You can take it all the way back if you want. A little Like I said, I usually leave a little bow hair out. Easy to do it that way. You can wear her back in a low clip, just a lot of ways. Make it as formal or as playful as you want. I can get a lot of lift in her just by playing with her a little bit there. So, lots of things you can do with this one. Okay, that's my review of Kristen. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you would, and don't forget to go over to my friend Amy at Amy on Wigs and subscribe to her. You'll love her, and I'll see you next time. And remember, we're all in this together. Bye.